Okay. Let's see if I can tag some people in here. See if we can get anybody on here. Yes, I know I'm a few minutes early, but I actually have physical therapy in about a half hour for my knee. I had my knee replaced 2 weeks ago. Got my walker close by in case I need something to help me stand. But I thought I'd jump on really quick, a little ahead of schedule, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna introduce myself, and then I'm gonna get started, because what I decided to do, we didn't have enough people for bingo. So I decided I was gonna jump on really quick. I have a few things that I wanted to make anyway, so why not get on and do a really quick little demo for you guys. The first thing that I'm going to do is our citrus lime no-bake cheesecake, which is my husband's favorite. And this only has like 9 grams of sugar in it, which is amazing. He loves this. And we make it in these little tartlets. One package will make 12 of these. And it's super, super good. They just released it for summer. So, okay, I am going to go ahead and get started, like I said, because I have a physical therapy appointment, and I really don't want to have to cut this off right in the middle of it. So anyway, what we have, my name is Lori DeMike, and I am an independent consultant with Epicure. Epicure is a 25-year-old company in Canada, but it's only been in the United States for about 2 years. Kathy has been one of my previous hostess, and she's one of my best customers, and she actually really, really loves this product. And so she agreed to help me in June, because I had my surgery, to try to get some classes in. I know that this class we don't have a lot of people in here, but I would appreciate, and I know Kathy does, just the support that you've given her so far in being here and commenting. And so I decided I'm going to jump on really quick and I'm going to do this. Epicure is a company that is 100% gluten-free, 100% nut-free, 100% egg-free. Everything is low to no sugar and sodium, which was one of the attractions for me because my husband is diabetic. And so I joined Epicure in February and I promoted to leader in my first month. I love the products. My husband loves the products, which is even more important to me. I did sugar-free stuff for him for 3 years and he refused to taste any of it because it had artificial sugars in it. We have no artificial anything in any Epicure, but it's definitely lower in sugars and he loves everything. So I joined Epicure because I was ready to file for disability. I have lupus and I have obviously a bum knee. I got my knee replaced on June 8th. And I needed to make a little bit of extra income so my husband can retire a little bit early because he has his own health issues. So I joined Epicure and I exceeded all of my goals within the first month. Like I said, I promoted to leader. Epicure is just a fun business for me. I've done cooking videos for years for free. I have a large group that is now my customer group. And if you'd like to be part of that, please put group in the comments. And I just love everything about this company. It was started by a mom who didn't want crap in her kids' foods. So she started making her own spice blends and she started selling them at a farmer's market. And then she got to a point where she could not meet the demand anymore. So she decided to take it into a direct sales model in order to empower men and women like myself to stay at home and do this and make a comfortable income. And it can be done. It doesn't matter if you're here for the discount. It doesn't matter if you're here for a full-time income, a part-time income, a little bit of extra change. Epicure has a seat for you at our table. It's an amazing company. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, we're going to do the cheesecake. But before we get started with the cheesecake, I want to show you this amazing trick with our multi-purpose steamer. Actually, I'm going to show you a couple amazing tricks with our multi-purpose steamer. Comes with a crisping tray. I'm going to make potato chips in my microwave in 2.5 minutes, in a few minutes. But first, we're going to make corn on the cob in here in the microwave in 2 minutes. And the coolest part is that it takes off. I'll show you this. This is really cool. Okay, so you cut off the bottom. I really need some sharp knives. Okay, so you cut off the bottom so you can see the corn, just like that, okay? Leave the husk on. Put it in the steamer. Cover it with the lid. A sec. And see, it has these little steam vents here. And then I'm gonna put it in my microwave for 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you the magic part. You actually can cook it, and when you take it out and you squeeze it out, there's no corn. Sorry about the shorts. I have to for my knee. Anyway, there's no corn silk left attached to it. It's the coolest thing. It's the best. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so then we're gonna do the cheesecake. So I have 1 8-ounce thing of cream cheese in here. All of our products come with recipes on the back, and they're totally flexible. You can make them vegan, you can make them vegetarian. All of our products are vegetarian, except for one, the Nourish Broth. But up to, I think 85% of our products can be made vegan. The only ones that can't are the ones with dairy. But even though I'm using dairy in this, there are vegan alternatives like coconut milk, and there is a vegan plant-based cream cheese. So you definitely can even make this. It just doesn't have any dairy in the mix. So the only ones that you can't make vegan are the ones that have dairy actually in the mix. Okay, so what the recipe says is use a stand mixer or hand mixer to beat the softened cream cheese with the mix on medium-high until smooth. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And it's gonna get loud, but that's okay, because I think that I can still talk over it. My husband just loves this recipe. And the nice thing about those little tartlets, you can also make it in the muffin pans and then freeze them individually, which is really sweet because of the portion control. Okay. I need a bigger counter. So the next thing you're going to do is we're going to scrape this down. And then we are going to add, what did I do with that? Good Lord Almighty. Just got it in my hand. Sorry, old people problems. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the juice of 1 lime and the zest if you want to. I do want to. I love the zest from lemon and lime, so I actually already zested my lime. Here it is, some fresh zest. So I'm going to add that in there. And then I have my lime right here. Our corn is actually done, but I'm going to just leave it there for a second. Then we have, this is our citrus 2-in-1 citrus squeezer and juicer, and it actually has, you can do a lime or you can do a lemon. We're doing lime today. So I am going, it's a bigger lime. So I am going to juice the lime in here. I may have to use the lemon side. Oop, we're getting it. And it does such a great job of getting out all the juice. I think I am going to use the bigger side. All right. I just had wrist surgery too in the beginning of January, so I'm kind of like a crip on both sides. I got a bad left hand and a bad right knee. Okay. Okay. So we have all of that in there, and I'm just going to stir that in with this. And then really the only thing that we add to it from this point on is we're gonna add 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, and then we're gonna whip it up. These are our prep bowls. They come with measuring right on the side. If you fill it full to the top, that's 1 cup. And then we have a 1/2 cup. Okay, put that in there. This stuff smells so good, you guys. It's so fresh and it's so tasty. And my husband will be so happy that he gets it tonight. I know that sounded really gross, but whatever. He's gonna love it because this is his favorite dessert. And I actually was out of it, so I had to order some and stock it. So the loud stuff's over now. If you come on and you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments. Tell me from where you're from, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, so this is done. And then basically all you do, I wish you could taste it and smell it. It's so good. All I do is I scoop it into these little shells, and then I freeze them because then it's portion control. I can take them out once, one a day, and we've got it. So it takes about 2 of these little scoops. You can put more whipped cream on it if you want to, but they're so delicious. It's so awesome. They just released this on its own for our summer collection last week. So I ordered ton of it. Trust me, you want that. It's the no-bake citrus lime cheesecake. So good. All right, I'm gonna put this over here. We're gonna check our corn. Okay, and then, all right, so 2 minutes in the microwave, and yes, this part will be hot, but watch this. I really wanna see if I can get this closer to the camera. So you basically just go to the end. Let's see. Let me put it on here and hope to God I do not spill a bunch of stuff, which could happen. And then you just squeeze it out. And when it comes out, all the silk is off. It's just the coolest thing and so, so good. My husband is like OCD, so he freaks out when there's silk on the corn. Check this out. No silk. It's all off. Isn't that cool? I love it. And it's fresh and ready to go. I'm gonna put this over here. Oops, just got cheesecake on me. I have so many things going here right now that it's bound to be a mess. Okay, so we've got our lime there. Lemon. Okay, that's for another treat. So the next thing I'm gonna make is chips and dip. I'm gonna make potato chips and dip. Potato chips in the microwave, no oil, in just 2.5 minutes. The first thing we're gonna make is the dip. And this, I'm gonna make the garden veggie, which is also on sale for $8.05 this month for limited time special. The recipe on the back says 3 tablespoons of dip mix to 1 cup of mayo and 1 cup of sour cream. I am gonna do about 1/2 cup of each, so I will probably only put, actually it's a little less than 1/2 cup because this little serving thing is only a cup. Okay. So that's about 3/4 cup. So I'll probably just use like 1 of the tablespoons of the dip. All of our dip mixes are amazing. The creamy garlic hummus is also on sale. One of my favorites. Got to make that later too because I'm doing a vendor show tomorrow where people can taste it. I love our stuff. I wish everybody could do an in-person, but it's just not feasible. We're just now opening up around here, so I have been able to do some, which are so much fun. Okay, so for the dip, you just mix, it says 3 tablespoons to a cup. So I am gonna do 1 tablespoon. This has in it onions, chive, garlic, broccoli, tomato, black pepper, red bell pepper, chili powder, and nutritional yeast, which is a great source of vitamin B12. All of our products have none of the crap in it. They just don't. There's nothing artificial. There's no anti-caking. There's no preservatives. But they are all super, super high quality. All right, so the dip's going to take longer than the potato chips. Trust me, but I like to have it just sit there for a few minutes so those veggies can start rehydrating. All of this stuff in here is dehydrated. It's amazing. This is the first time I've had this one. It's so good. Yes, you want this. Think Marzetti's Veggie Ranch without all the crap in it. Really tasty. All right, so we're gonna put that aside. And then this is one of my favorite tools. This is our mandolin. It's like $27.50. I have spent buku bucks on mandolins throughout the years, but this is my favorite. I spent $100 on a mandolin once because I just love the easy slicing, dicing, protect your hands, that kind of thing. So what we're gonna do is I have some little red potatoes here, and you just put them on like that. And then we're just gonna go ahead and slice it. This is the super thin one. And you kind of push down on the purple plunger as you go. Keep your hands in the guard to protect them. And it literally goes down to a nub. I guess we don't need 2 potatoes. I have quite a few here with just 1. Okay, so then we're gonna take the crisping rack from our multi-purpose steamer, and we're just gonna put these on here in a single layer. And I am going to put some of our herb and garlic salt, sea salt. It's in a grinder. So I'm just going to put a little bit on there. Very little bit. And I'm going to put this in the microwave for 2 minutes and then check it because sometimes it only takes 2 minutes, but 2.5 is usually about right. Okay, what's my next little trick here? All right, so we have the chips and dip, we have the lime cheesecake, we had the veggie dip, the corn on the cob, and then I'm gonna show you this blue butterfly tea. So this is our summer edition blue butterfly tea. Blue butterfly tea is actually made from blue pea flowers, okay? And the other day, one of the companies I used to work for, hey Kathy, one of the companies I used to work for, a supplement company, announced that they were going to come out with blue butterfly tea. And I was like, okay, so what's the price going to be? $89.50 for 8 tea bags. Now granted, the tea bags do make a gallon, okay? But still, for 20 packets, which will make probably 3 gallons, $13.50. Okay, so do the math on that. So I asked them, what else did you put in there that makes it so freaking expensive? And they said, nothing. Don't you know the health benefits of the blue pea flower? And I said, no, I do not. So I Googled it, and there are amazing health benefits to this. And it's the same product. It's blue pea flower tea. And I got it because it tastes like grape Kool-Aid without all the sugar. And it changes colors when you add lemon to it, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. I thought it just was a cool tea. But it has like 10 amazing health benefits, which I did post in Kathy. So what did I do? I got off of the internet and I got onto my website and I ordered 5 boxes of tea because this is limited edition. It will go away in the fall. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Let me check on these. We're going to do another 30 seconds. Okay, so I have my glass of ice here and I made some ahead. This is a concentrate. So I used 2 tea bags. Okay, see how it's that pretty indigo color? All right. So when you add lemon to it or any kind of a citrus, what happens, and I could use my squeezer, but I'm not going to. I'm going to show you up here. It turns purple, which I think is just cool. See how it's starting to turn colors? Isn't that cool? I know I'm a kid, but it tastes really good too. It's not super sweet. One thing that I brought in here because I wanted to try it is I decided I wanted to try to add the summer berry. I didn't add this ahead of time because I wasn't sure if it would already turn it colors. Our sugar berry does have some sugar in it. Our summer berry does have some sugar, but it only has like 3 carbs for a tablespoon, and I'm not going to use that much. Okay, and it's dried raspberries, dried strawberries, hibiscus, rhubarb. It's really great on yogurt. Definitely turns it a nicer shade of fuchsia. Oh wow, that's yummy. This would be really good with some vodka in it, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so that's our drink. Now the last thing is our potato chips. Get these out. I could probably cook them a little bit longer because they're not turning brown yet, but hear it crack. Isn't that amazing? 2.5 minutes, no oil. Dipped in my garden veggie. So good. You want the mandolin. You want the multi-purpose steamer because you can do so many things in that. Pop popcorn, boil pasta, do all the things. It's so cool. And I have one last trick that I'm going to try. Although I don't know the time on this, so I could blow up my microwave. I have my rectangular steamer here. So I'm going to try. I haven't made popcorn in this yet, but they tell me that you can. So I'm going to put, I think it's 3 tablespoons for the rectangular steamer. Why not, right? I've opened up my whole bag of tricks for you guys. This is the rectangular steamer. You can make omelets in here. You can steam salmon and veggies. You can pop popcorn. You can make your oatmeal in here. You can make pancake in here. You can do all kinds of things in here. Super good. All right, so I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna start it at 3 minutes because I don't have any time. I don't have any idea what the time is. So thank you, Kathy, for having this party. I know that your friends have not jumped on here yet, but my hope is that they will watch it in the replay. I did all kinds of fun stuff. I did the citrus lime no-bake cheesecake and these little tarts, which my husband is absolutely gonna love. Super easy, best summer dessert, so good. I did the corn on the cob, which you missed, where I made it in the multi-purpose steamer and you just squeeze it out and it comes out with none of the hair on it. Isn't that amazing? So good. I'm gonna actually have that for lunch with some feisty green sauce. This is a new one for summer too. It's like jalapenos and matcha and a little bit of sugar, lime juice, Parmesan, but it's like a Mexican ranch. So I'm gonna make a little bit of that sauce and put it on the corn. I'm gonna have that for lunch with my blue butterfly healthy tea that I just found out about. I hear my popcorn starting to pop. I also, they're out of it right now, but I got this in a gift package when I first joined, and it's Epicure's white cheddar that you can put on your popcorn. So I'm probably gonna put some of that on it. Either that or the ranch, because the ranch is the bomb. Love it, love it, love it. Here I am just having potato chips, popcorn for lunch. That garden veggie is really good. You want that. It's on sale for $8.05. I know it's not a steep sale. It's still a sale, okay? Money is money. So is the creamy garlic hummus. If you love hummus, get that. It's amazing. All you do is put it in a food processor with a little bit of the juice from the chickpeas, a can of chickpeas, and the juice of a lemon. So good. So good. It's popping. I think the 3 minutes might be right about the right time. I'll go by the, you know, when it stops popping. That might have been too much popcorn. We're down to 30 seconds, so we started with 3 minutes. I'm going with my gut. I don't want to burn it though. I'm gonna take it out. Check it out. Popcorn. Ooh, that is hot. That doesn't normally get that super hot. Okay, here's our popcorn. 3 minutes. In a steamer. Air popped. I'm gonna put a little white cheddar cheese on it. Probably would help to take off the lid first, right? There's more food. Okay, so what does this have in it? Carb-wise, no carbs. 15 milligrams of sodium. That's low sodium. All of our stuff is low sodium. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on. If you wanted to, you could probably spray it with, like I can't believe it's not butter. Wow. That's tasty. They need to bring this back. But honestly, any of our seasonings are good on stuff. It's so versatile. Okay, so now that you've watched me snack for a while, I hope you guys all have a great day. Get your orders in by tonight. And there will be a drawing for everybody who orders by tonight. I already have one person who placed an order. And I probably will order something too because I need a few things. So why not order from one of my hostesses? That's how I am. If you'd like to book a party, I would appreciate it. Just get a hold of Kathy or get a hold of me. I'd be happy to do that for you. Any interest in the business whatsoever, let me know. Y'all have a great weekend. Fabulous Friday. And get those orders in. Thank you.